Alrighty guys, the chopper's complete, as you will probably see a video later. Funny story, there was a big, heard planes in the sky, and then I saw about 30 acrobat planes flying through the sky, all in a big V, in two Vs. There was tons of them, and they're flying really low. It was awesome. So, because they're low, they fly past very fast. I wanted to go look at them, so I jumped up, and as I was doing that, I sliced my foot on here, as you do. So now my foot's in, it's all betadined and strapped up. It's got a big slice in it, which is not cool, because now I can only wear thongs, which I was wearing thongs anyway, but now I can't ride my mini chopper, which really sucks. So you guys will have to wait for a little bit until I can ride that, until I can put shoes on. So now I'm just going to work on my Victa cart. Now what I have to do, because I got to change the rope on it. I put new rope on it, but I thought this rope would work, and I was wrong. This is just like normal rope, and you can see it's only made out of 3 strands and just unwound. So I was talking to Jeff, and well, it's inside actually. I'll just go get it. Found it. Okie dokie, so here it is. It is Zenith starter cord, hard braided nylon, 3.5mm and 10 meters. So I got 10 meters for about 12.50, 12.40, something like that. So you can see, okay, you can't, but this cord is made up of probably like 20-30 strands, whereas that stuff's only made out of 3. So this is going to be a lot stronger, and it's a little bit thinner, so it works better. And it's proper starter cord, so. But yeah, the mowers shops charge you a fortune for that shit, so it's better to get it from Bunnings. I don't know if I said I got it from Bunnings, but yeah, just go in the rope section, and it will be in the little racks there. So this is how. I was just going to make a little tutorial on how to change the starter rope shit. Anyway, so this is on my go-kart, so it's a little different to you guys who have lawnmowers, but same principle, you just won't have to take your engine off. So I'm going to take my engine off first, because the screws for this are down the bottom. So I'll just take my engine off and put it sideways, so I can get to this, so just give me a second. Okay, now I've put it on that side. Now I can, first of all, take out those 2 screws. Well, you can do it anyway, it doesn't really matter. And then take out the center one. So I'll just get myself a lucky screwdriver, which was right there. That was good. And I'll take out this one first. Yours at home will be in a lot harder than this one. You want to get yourself a good screwdriver for this one, because yeah, and you got to put a lot of force on it, because mine was really hard to get out. It's obviously never been taken apart. So you can just take out this center one. It's a big, long, weird one. That one holds your starter pulley assembly together, and these 2 here just hold this whole pull starter assembly to your engine. So, I just found out that the paints have come off a bit. Must have been when I was taking this off in the first place. I was a bit rough with it. So you can see they're coming out. Now I don't want to bore you by taking out screws, so I'm just going to stop the video and take this out, and then I'll take this all off. So just give me a second. Okay, now that all just comes out like so. There's a little tube. This tube just sits inside here, so just keep it with that one, and that'll be fine. And just kick those 2 screws over there. Now take this one, and we'll bring it over to our makeshift bench, because my bench is all dirty. And what you want to do is what you got to do is unhook this from the spring, and you can just, if you coil it all the way back in, it should just come out pretty easily. So sort of need 2 hands. Oh, it's out. See that? So just coil it all the way back in, and it's out. Now I'm going to take off this stupid rope. You can see. Look at that. That is just silly. I don't know why I've attempted to put this in. Anyway, your standard rope will go through the hole there. So what you're going to do is just push this rope out, and that sits in there, and then just pull it out, cut it off, and then your whole rope will pull out, and then push the rope through this. I can't do this with one hand. Push the rope through there and then cut it off, or you can just pull it through once you cut that one off. And then I'll show you how to do that. So I'll just take all that rope out and I'll show you the next step. Alrighty, now that rope is out, to get that out of this little, get this out. To get that out of that little sort of channel it's in over there, what you can do is just get like a little screwdriver and then just sort of dig it out, and that comes out pretty easily. So now you just chop off that little bulb through and then just pull it through, and pull it through that way. You might have to do the exact same thing again and pry it up with this little screwdriver there. So I'll just do that now and take that whole rope out. Alrighty, now all the rope's out, and you just got this, and your little pulley. Now it's time to get your starter cord and chop off about 1 meter. It doesn't really matter about the length, but it's better to cut off more than less, because you can always chop off the remainders, but you can't add on more. So just chop off about 1 meter and you should be right. So I'll just chop off that now. Alrighty, now you got your rope. You don't chop off 1 meter. I measured up 1 meter and just seemed a bit too small. This is way too long what I cut off. I cut off about 2 meters, but I mean you can always chop off the excess, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, now what you do is you want to thread. Where's the hole? Okay, there's the hole there. You can see that one. Thread your starter cord through there. Pull it up through, and then make a knot, and then pull it back. That seems a bit confusing, but I'll do it, and then you can see what I mean.